is flying high. You know what I mean, don't you know now? Sun in the sky. You know what I mean. Breeze drifting on by. You know what I mean. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know what I mean. Don't you know now? River running free, you know what I mean. Blossom on the trees, that's what I mean. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Yes. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know, no? Butterflies out having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a bold world, but a new world for me. Stars when they shine, you know what I mean, don't you know now? Freedom is mine, yeah, you know what I mean. 'Cause freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I am feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
So I am here with Exeter University's Welsh Wonder, Hannah Berney. Hello, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. Very, very good. It's lovely to be here.
Are you liking the purple?
I feel like I've kind of got my little cabaret show going on. It's nice.
Yeah, we don't quite have the budget of The Voice, but we try our best. We try our best. Obviously, we have to talk about the voice. We have to. So was Danny like he appeared on screen? What was his style as a coach? Was there a lot of gesturing and faces in rehearsals?
Danny's the kind of guy like you'd be literally singing around the piano, kind of working out what you want to do, and you kind of open your eyes and look over, and Danny's in the background like, ooh. He's good fun actually. It's lovely to be in rehearsals with him because he's always excited about it. I think he's very hands-on as well. Like in the battle rounds, he'd get up on stage and like he was showing Murray how to dance, and I may have danced with him, you know, etc., etc. No, he's good fun. He's actually what you see on screen is exactly how he is, and I think that's a good thing for the audience to know that they're watching someone that is kind of like quite realistic.
For your final performance, you did a bit of a mash-up of two different Crimea rivers. I absolutely loved that. Whose idea was that? How did that come about, putting those two together?
Well, I think throughout the previous like kind of parts of the show, I didn't really choose my own songs, or you didn't have as much say because obviously it's like really early stages.
And in my first ever audition, I auditioned with Rihanna Rude Boy and the Prince of Bel-Air as a mashup. And so that's what I went in singing, and I came out singing like Kids by Bobby and Kylie, but it's just kind of the way the song choices work. So by the time I got to like the live shows, I was like, can I sing my own song? And so they just like said, okay, well, think about what you want to do. So I had Diamonds Are Forever, the original, with Diamonds Are Forever by Kanye. Yeah. And I wasn't going to rap, but I was going to attempt to make it work. And then I had Cry Me a River and Cry Me a River because I've sung both of them. And I've also heard Justin Timberlake's live version, which is sick. So I was like, can I do this? And Danny was like, yes. And the team were like, yes. So I was like, yes. It was great. It was good.
So what don't we see from Team Danny? What sort of things do you get up to together as a team backstage? Was there a lot of banter with Max and the others?
Well, basically, it's not just your team you're with. So on any one rehearsal day, you're like always in a room together. Had arm wrestling competitions. I used to teach Frances Wood how to do cheerleading. She's insanely flexible. She literally got her leg right above her head, and everyone was like, "Oh, gross." What else did we do? We used to play music all the time, write songs. It's a bit like band camp. It was pretty fun. I really liked it. That was probably actually one of the best bits about being in the show. It's hanging out with people.
So were there any surprises that you weren't expecting from your voice experience? Anything that you weren't expecting?
I wasn't expecting 11 million people to watch. That was a bit of a shock. And I just wasn't expecting how busy every single day would be. I didn't realise that TV took as long as it did. You literally sat there for 5 hours like, oh my God, where's my life gone? But it's cool, I like it.
And I'm guessing you used those 5 hours for very productive revision, right?
Actually, I had one day off and I did a whole 3 hours revision. I was so proud of myself. I taught Frances, who was my flatmate, I taught Frances Wood about colonialism. That was a good day. But other than that, I did no revision on the time I was in the show.
Good example to all the freshers out there. So, unfortunately, you didn't get to perform your own stuff on The Voice because you write a lot of your own music. Was it slightly frustrating that you couldn't show people that side of you, showcase that on the show?
Not really frustrating because I knew what The Voice was when I signed up to it. I knew it was a talent contest at the heart. Apart from the American version has a different format and they do actually sing their original songs in the final. So I thought there might have been a slight chance, but at the same time, it's just a good platform to launch your original stuff from. So yeah, it's all cool.
And do you have a genre that you lean towards when you're writing your own music? Because obviously you showed quite a lot of versatility in all the different genres that you covered on The Voice and also singing in Portuguese for the Queen. So how would you describe your music to people that haven't heard it yet?
Definitely soul-based. So it's kind of soul-based, but definitely pop because it hopefully will be in the charts. But not so pop that it's just like cheesy. It's kind of like, I don't know, my demos that I'm working on at the moment have kind of got like an R&B hip hop edge, kind of like Ugly Duckling, use of samples, that kind of stuff. So it's all definitely soul based, but it's kind of soul pop with an edge. Yeah,
we like edge. So if you could choose one of the other contestants on The Voice to collaborate with, maybe in the future, if you both succeed in the music industry, as we hope you do, who would you go for and why?
Vince Kidd, just because I've heard his album, I listened to it backstage, and it's literally got like 3 number ones on it. He's going to be so big, and it's really exciting to know someone and like have listened to their stuff and know that they're going to be big.
Have you got any advice for anyone who is inspired to follow their dream into the music industry? What should they be doing? What should they know about the process?
The first thing you should know is that when someone says, yeah, that'll be great, let's do this, definitely, yep, I'll definitely call you, or we've got a gig, always follow it up, because the chances are if you just leave it and expect it to happen, it won't. And that kind of goes for anything. Like if you want a gig, go in there, ask for the gig, and just kind of go to as many music kind of events as you can. I'm part of campus bands. I did Exeter's Got Talent. I think in Freshers Week I walked into Mama Stone's like, hello, can I have a gig? And then like 6 months later I was signed with them as management. So it all does pay off. You just have to be kind of like, not pushy, but you have to
Proactive.
Yeah, be proactive, do it with a smile. If you smile, you tend to get what you want. So just literally just don't be afraid to ask for anything. And also the most important thing is to practice. Practice. Kind of know what your set list is and don't write it the night before like I do.
You have obviously had an amazing year, 2012. Had the Queen, performing for the Queen. You've been on national television. What have you got planned next for this year?
Well, I guess I've got the second half of the year to kind of do my own stuff. So it's kind of just back into the studio, demos, writing. I'm in London next week, back home the week after, writing with loads of different people. So it's really good. And then towards the end of the summer, fingers crossed for gigs, just lots and lots of gigs. I think there's like a mini tour being planned, so it's good, all good.
Mini tour. We will have a lot of Hannah Berney in our lives. That's good.
With a heavy heart, and I dare not turn the pages, fighting with automatic self-destruction. It's a blind faith, a cruel waste, one bitter taste. So I know I need this sweet sensation. Sweet sensation, the music that you made believes you're my sweet sensation. The music that you played believes you're mine. What is a man now to do with his heart when it's working overtime? All I can do is now dance with the devil. I keep myself sane. I need this space, this time and place. So I know I need this sweet sensation. Sweet sensation, the music that you played believes you're mine. Sweet sensation, the music that you played believes you're mine. Yes. Sweet sensation. The music that you played believes you're my sweet sensation. The music that you play will leave the mind. It will leave your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind. Sweet sensation.